Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Taurus. This is for the person most on your mind. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me, keeping me safe. I thank you, Taurus, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up, Taurus. The person most on your mind. I'm using the Greenwich Tarot by Ann Moura for the energy between you and the person most on your mind. I'm using the Greenwich's Oracle deck, and that is by Arin Murphy-Hiscock. Illustration is by Sara Richard. And for the thoughts of the person most on your mind, I'm using the Lover's Oracle. It's a 9-card spread. The cards are chosen at random, and it starts off with the situation between you, how you are dealing with it, and how they are, person most on your mind, how they're dealing with it. This is Spirit's advice. It's the 5th card. Sorry, the 4th card. The 5th card is how you are dealing with Spirit's advice. And the 6th card is how they are. Just want to make sure I'm off. Yeah, there we go. And then we have the 7th card, which is the potential outcome. And this is how you deal with that and how they do. Now, it is potential. It is liable to change if you don't follow with what Spirit says to do, or you change your mind, etc. Let's start with the top of the deck. The top of the read. Situation is the 8 of Swords. So someone's being stubborn. Maybe you both are. Taurus, what's going on? Someone is fixed. They don't want to change their mind. You carry that weight of the devil. Here you are either fixated on a mindset where you don't want to change your mind, or you are working hard at bringing that person around, or working hard to change the mind. Either way, you are fixated on the situation, the stubbornness. Maybe you are being stubborn. Seems like it. Because the person most on your mind is willing to step off and walk a new path. Maybe they are fixated on that too, but this is freedom. This is not feeling free. This is trapped in a mindset. Here they are free to go as they please, do as they please. They have faith in what they want to do. You are fixated on what would be traditional, your mindset. You don't want to change something, or you don't want to change your mind. Taurus, you're being stubborn. They are free. What is it that you're holding on to that you can't let go of? Because that's what's going on here. Spirit is saying 5 of Wands, you need to battle it out. You need to share opinions. You need to see different opinions. You need to have other people get involved, maybe. Or think about what you really want. If you can't get other people involved, or if it's really a choice, they are willing to walk away from you because you won't change your mind about something. You serving two masters. You have insecurity. You have a insecurity about finance, values, because you're fixed. You're not changing your mind. Maybe they are too free. Could be dealing with an Aries. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, another Taurus, a Virgo. They have a plan that they're working on. They want to do something new. They want to change something. They want to go somewhere. They want to take that leap of faith with you or without you. They have a plan. They're going on their way. There's not, again, both of you could be not changing your minds about something. They're determined to move on and do something different. They want something new. They're not changing their mind about that. You are fixated on something. You are serving two masters. You don't want to let go of something or someone. And you're deliberating, and Spirit is saying to deliberate. Spirit is saying to figure out what you really want. Work through it. Go over the pros, the cons. Potential outcome here is the Sun, to have your happiness. No matter what you choose, you're going to get your happiness. With or without them, all roads lead to your happiness. The truth. To be honest. You are Four of Cups here. That sense of dissatisfaction. You need to talk about what it is that you're dissatisfied with. Something that's the same, something that's routine, that you can't let go of, that you need to see something different, or you're so fixated on the same thing over and over and over and over that you have lost interest. It's become routine. You need to be honest about what you feel, what you think, how you feel, because thinking and feeling here and what you're doing, they are the Eight of Wands. They are moving on. Oh boy. They have it all laid out in front of them. They know what they're doing. They're working at what their future will bring. They want to be happy. They're going with their plan. They have a plan for stability. They want to move on. They want to expand and grow, and they want to exercise what they know. They want to have their happiness in what they know how to do. They know what they want, and they're not stopping. And the deck split on the Knight of Wands, having an adventure, going on a journey. The deck is splitting again. Sorry. The Three of Swords, overcoming that disappointment. Here we have the Six of Wands. It's at the bottom of the deck here. The Six of Wands is victory. So it's either ego or victory or being recognized. Somebody wants attention. Maybe it's you. You're doing that. You're doing whatever it is that you're doing in repetition. Maybe you're calling for attention in that way. But there is victory to be had here. If you come together, if you work through it, whatever the situation is, somebody has to give in, somebody has to yield. And if it is that you are in your ego, because this could represent ego as well, then the Ten of Swords says that there will be an ending. And the Empress, Earth Mother, she will be honest. She will be honest. She will put an end to all of this. Three of Wands. She will move on. And I say she because it's feminine energy here. And it's showing feminine energy here too. The Eight of Wands, that communication, the Four of Wands, wanting to talk about marriage, wanting to have that equal ground, wanting to share, celebrate victory, celebrate that coming together, that being self-sufficient, being honest, telling the truth about whatever it is that has got your mindset. You need to come clean. You need to open up. It's not going to be easy. In fact, you're going in the opposite direction of having a stable marriage, because her sense of stability is coming to an end. And this is probably the person most on your mind is feeling like that because they want to move on. Taurus, the Ten of Cups, the Chariot, the Four of Wands. So it's working towards marriage, but then working against it, because then we see the Three of Wands. We're looking to leave. What was love is taking a different turn, a left turn or a right turn. It's taken everything for you or for them to keep this going, the sense of stability, the plan of having that sense of stability, building a home, building a future. She or they want to move on. You are stuck. You are stuck trying to serve two masters, trying to bring things back into balance, losing interest. It says you're going to lose interest. That's how it ends here. You're losing interest in happiness. It's like you don't want the happiness, or your happiness is not the same. Ten of Cups turns into the Nine of Pentacles, going deeper in to the Five of Cups. So someone is being alone and lonely, and what you had is falling apart because of ego. And the Three of Swords reveals justice being served. If it is that you are serving two masters, then you are the one that is needing to really figure out what you want, because they know what they want, Taurus. They want to move on. What is the energy between you? What is the energy between you? When the person moves on your mind, what is the energy between you? Person moves on your mind. Thank you, Spirit. Rosemary, that's it. You guys need to heal. It's going to take a lot of effort to bring you back together on the same page. You're not on the same page. Spirit is saying get on to the same page and get your happiness. You need to overcome and let go of whatever it is that is pulling you away from the person most on your mind. Being honest is the best thing you could do. Remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. So you need to find that equal ground. You need to change your mindset and come into that equal ground. Find that faithfulness and loyalty. You're not feeling like you want to be with them anymore. Maybe you need to figure out where you really want to be. That's what Spirit is saying. What do you really want? The energy between you is to be remembered, to be loyal, to be faithful. That is where you were. Where you're going to end up is a question of what you want. Somebody has to change their mind. 91. Could be that you are the one that is, but they want stability. They want to move on and have that stability. They're not feeling stable with you. Yeah. They're questioning loyalty and faithfulness between you. Oh, I just saw it. Sorry. I just had it. Oh, that's it. There we go. Rosemary is an aromatic herb closely associated with loyalty, devotion, and remembrance of the dead. The sharp, piney smell is clean, helping to clear away confusion and uncertainty. Rosemary's needles grow in woody stems, a strong core that is not easily broken. The rosemary card tells you to be faithful to what you hold sacred in your life, whether that is your values, beliefs, people, or whatever you feel passionate about. Remember these things and honor them. Keep them in mind when making choices. There you go. What you love and what you're loyal to is where you will find your choice. Don't let the world sway you from your ideals. What do you hold to be sacred in your life? Between you and the person most on your mind, they want that sense of stability with you. You have to be honest with them, Taurus. You have to be. You have to give them that opportunity to make a choice too. What are the thoughts of the person most on your mind? For Taurus, what are the thoughts of the person most on your mind? Let's see here. Bitterness. Again, you're serving two masters. They don't want to be bitter. They don't want to have that anger. That's why they're ready to move on. They want to be free. They want to be happiness. They know what their happiness is. They have a plan. One day, someday, they're ready. They're willing to walk. They want their happiness, Taurus. Another card. Ecstasy. Chasing thrills, excitement, good time. That's their freedom. They want that. Maybe you're too hardworking. You don't have time for them. They want that sense of being together with you, having that excitement. And we saw the Knight of Wands in here. Nine of Pentacles, loneliness, Page, Knight of Athens, the Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups, the Hermit. Seems like the excitement is what they remember. How they got to be with you in the first place. That's probably what they are remembering. And that's what they want. They're not getting that with you. There is stubbornness. Let's take another one. Rejection. It's very negative. They're ready to walk. They're thinking that you are rejecting them, or they need to reject you, or they need to leave, feeling like they're left out. You're bored with being in their company, maybe. You're not showing them. You're not showing them a good time. They're hoping that something will turn around, that you'll come back. Maybe the truth needs to be revealed. They're feeling like you're going to abandon them, or you've already abandoned them. Taurus, on that note, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.